Take a moment and think about your dream life. Are you living it now? If not, what does that look like? Do you desire to have a successful business that enables you to live a comfortable lifestyle? Do you dream of working less hours in order to spend quality time with your family? Do you dream of a life where you're able to spend your days giving back to your community? Hi, to all our new subscribers, welcome to the Elevated You, and to our returning subscribers, welcome back. Our channel is focusing on helping you elevate your life spiritually, physically, and mentally so that you can become the best version of yourself and be unapologetic about pursuing your dreams and purpose in this life. We all have goals that we would like to accomplish. We all have dreams that we would like to realize. What is standing between us and these goals and dreams is the actual work that needs to be done to get there. In a world full of distraction, it is easy for us to have zero motivation to do the work for various reasons. Hard work may not pay off for a long time. It's easy to want instant gratification, and if spending our time on distraction is what will give us that, it will be the route that we tend to choose. Staying productive is not easy. You will have to make some sacrifices. However, the thought of accomplishing your long-term goals will boost your drive once you start to put in the work. I have put together 10 productivity hacks that help me stay productive and get my tasks done. The first thing is going to bed with an idea of what you want to accomplish the next day. I have noticed that if I go to sleep without a clue of what I want to work on the next day, I will fumble around at least for the first few hours, and that is time wasted. Going to sleep somewhat prepared for the next day allows your mind to ease into the idea that you will want to be productive the next day, so that when you wake up, you're more inclined to want to work on those tasks than if you try and force the idea in your head the next day. This is why we tend to drag for a few hours before actually getting around to getting anything done. The second thing is setting up a wake-up time for the next day. I talked about this at length in my previous video, 10 simple daily habits that changed my life. It's linked above in this video. Setting up a consistent wake-up time allows your brain to recognize that you're setting up a structure which subsequently recognizes the other things that you would like to do. I have noticed that on days that I just wake up whenever or wake up later than usual, I am less productive because I am already scattered by the fact that my routine is out of work, and that has a way of sipping into the day. I try to keep a consistent wake-up time for the weekend too. This is more for your brain to recognize a pattern and allow you to start creating healthy habits. The third thing is to boost your energy in the morning. Productivity is mostly based on the state of mind, but you also need to be physically charged to get anything done. If you're dragging, then you're more likely to feel negative, complain, and less likely to have the desire to work on your tasks. When you are charged and your brain is very alert, you are less likely to waste that energy on time wasters, especially in the morning. To get a dose of energy and feel-good mood, I drink my power drink that I also talked about in my previous video, 10 simple daily habits that changed my life. I also take an omega-3 supplement which is known to create positive mood. I personally do not drink coffee, so this too helped me stay active in the morning. The fourth thing is journaling. Journaling is incredibly powerful. Writing things down is a great way to reinforce them to your brain. When I journal, I feel good. I feel like my spirits are lifted, and that helps propel my day forward. I write down my current mood, how the previous day went since I journal in the morning. It's like I'm having a conversation with my brain on paper. If the day didn't go as expected, I don't beat myself about it. I write down how I will do better. I write a lot of positive things about myself. This is so important because you are registering positivity in your mind, and I have learned over the years that what this does is it brings more positivity into your space. Every day when I wake up and go through my morning routine, by the time I am done with the first part of the morning, I cannot help but feel this abundance of good energy, happiness, and so much peace of mind. The fifth thing is writing down a list of things that you're looking forward to doing. Being productive requires you to be in an active state of mind. I try to incorporate a couple of feel-good activators throughout the day. Having a list of even just one thing that I look forward to that day drastically changes the outlook of my day and puts me in upbeat spirits. This could be anything from that day's dinner, workout routine, skincare routine, chat with family or friends. It could be anything you want it to be. It's advisable to write it out in the morning. That way your mind will be activated by it throughout the day. This life is about finding the things that work for you and enable you to always stay happy and positive. There is so much negativity and it's easy to deeply get sucked into them without a way out. Just like a car that has to be fueled in order to work, you have to activate your life in various ways to just ooze greatness in several aspects of your life. This is one thing that a lot of people do not understand, but it's a secret that once you tap into, your life will be changed for the better. The sixth thing is monitoring your distractions. This is a huge one. This has to be one of the things that stand between you and your success. Your distractions could be anything from being on social media, watching Netflix, playing a game, texting with friends, or all of them. We tend to think that distractions just waste our time, but that's not the case. Distractions also affect our mind. Even when you sit down to work on a task, your mind will still be floating around whatever distraction you had just gotten off of, and that is when you notice that you're not able to focus. Always remember that life is a mind game. The mind is such a powerful part of us that we need to learn how to harness it to let it work for us. I try not to touch my phone for the first 1.5 hours to 2 hours after I wake up. I want my focus and energy to be directed to me. That too is self-care. Loving on yourself is not only physical, it is also monitoring the things that rob you of the peace of mind and attentiveness that you need to work on your dream life. The seventh thing is crafting a to-do list and blocking times to work on them. I have noticed that when I just write a to-do list, without actually putting exactly what times I will work on the various tasks, the chances of me actually getting these tasks done will be pretty low because I am not holding myself accountable to a time. It is advisable to work on blocks of time, say 30 minutes to 2-hour blocks. A proven way to stay focused is to try a task for 10 minutes. If you cannot get yourself to do it for more than 10 minutes, then stop that task and pick something else. More often than not, you will find yourself continuing with the same task for more than the 10 minutes. The 10-minute rule is just a trick to your brain to get it not to feel overwhelmed by how long you will need to stay undistracted. Try and take breaks in between your tasks. Not every 10 minutes though. You need to get solid work in. Let's say take a break after 2 hours. You have to be careful about breaks because you might take one and not come back to your task. You must ensure that you're at a good stopping point if it's not a necessary break that you're taking. The eighth thing is drinking water throughout the day. I am someone that loves taking naps. Naps are good, but they are also a sign that you're tired. Ever since I started drinking water, I rarely take naps during the day. In addition to numerous benefits like clearing out my skin, water has helped me stay active throughout the day. Water is touted as the elixir of life for a reason. Try to drink half of your body's weight. I also block out times to get my water in because if I just leave it to chance, it will not happen. I drink about 1 gallon every day, and when I fall short, I always get in 2 liters. Try this and let me know what differences you notice. The ninth thing is exercise. Numerous studies have been conducted to indicate that exercise helps improve test scores for students. Studies show that exercise helps increase the volume of a part of the brain that helps with executive control, function, and attention. In order to activate your brain, you need to incorporate exercise within your day. It doesn't have to be anything intensive. Spending about half an hour a day is ideal in helping you get exercise in. The last thing is treating yourself to self-care as you wind down the day. I will do a comprehensive video on my dreamy nighttime routine. Taking the time to unwind in the evening is so important for your mind. Letting your mind know that you're slowing down for the day helps you have a restful night and wake up in good moods. I do not look at sleeping as just a thing that we have to do. I choose to spend my evening in ways that nourish my body, spirit, and mind. When you take the time to love on yourself before you sleep, you allow your mind to understand that the focus is on you. I use this time to have conversations with myself, to reminisce on the day. I focus on all of my blessings, and I also use this time to visualize my life. Do you notice that on nights when you finish your chores or just come back home and go right to bed, you wake up feeling tired or moody the next day? Try incorporating a self-care routine even for 20 minutes before you go to bed and see what difference that makes. Part of that routine should include shutting down any distractions, preferably 30 minutes to an hour before you actually go to bed. You do not want any of that seeping into your mind as you try and get a restful sleep. I hope you found these tips helpful. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. Also, share with a friend that might benefit from these tips. Always be kind to others. Bye.